everyone, welcome back to another Storytime video. So today I'm going to be telling you about my first ever and kind of only Halloween party I've ever been to. Now, before I talked about like requirements kind of thing for Halloween parties, and I kind of talked a little bit about this in that, and referencing it a lot. But so basically, I showed up to my friend Riley's house, So for her birthday party, I did something very dumb I shouldn't have done. But for her Halloween party, I just showed up, and I had my costume, and I had my bag, because I was staying after, we were hanging out after. And so I showed up, and I came in, and we put our stuff down, and for like 2 hours, we literally did nothing, because I guess it was too early or whatever. But we kind of helped set up food, because it was a whole neighborhood kind of Halloween party, because my friend's parents are super social, and like their neighborhood is so nice, and like they all just kind of hang out. And so like they had this big Halloween party, and they had like a bonfire outside in their huge freaking driveway, and they had stuff going on in the garage and inside, and they had spooky music playing, I think. No, they had music playing outside in the garage, but not inside. Inside, I think somebody was watching a football game. Like, why? There was a bunch of little kids, which kind of bothered me because I don't like little kids, especially because they make me anxious, especially because there was a bonfire, this huge fire in their driveway, and I'm like, they're all gonna die. They're all gonna jump in, and it's just gonna be the end. And so after a while of kind of doing nothing, people from the neighborhood started showing up, and so we were like, let's go get in our Halloween costumes. And so we did, and first time basically ever wearing really good makeup. My friend did my makeup for me, and she did my hair, so my hair was kind of curled, and at the time I had like shorter hair than I do now, so it kind of got shorter when I curled it, unfortunately. And I had like fancy wangs, and I was a gypsy for Halloween, so I was wearing like a lot of this heavy material and lots of bangles, and every time I moved they were like jingle 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 jingle, and like I ran upstairs to go get something, and I was like and I was like, Julia, you need to take that off. And I was like, I can't, it's part of my costume. So it was very awkward, and I was very loud. And I also took off my glasses for a while to just kind of make the look more genuine, and then I got a migraine, so I'll put them back on. Excuse you? But gypsies don't wear shoes, so it was so awkward because I was like, I don't want to wear my Converse with my outfit, but we were going trick-or-treating, and I was like, first of all, that's dangerous, especially on Halloween. There could be broken glass somewhere. I'm not stepping on that and getting AIDS. And also because it was raining like all that day, and I was like, it's wet, it's gross, no thank you. So my friend was like, here, you can just borrow my shoes, even though she's a size bigger than I am. So I was like, that's awkward. So I was awkwardly trying to fill my shoes I was borrowing with my tiny little feet. They were like flats, but they were like lace kind of, like see-through like all around it basically, like a flowery design. So I was like, I guess it works, why not? And so I wore them. I think they were either black or like goldy brown. I don't remember. But so I wore them. My feet were in so much pain. I cannot wear flats because my foot is kind of wider than the average foot. So whenever I try to fit into a flat, I'm like, hey, and I'm like much bigger than it, and so I'm squeezed into this tiny space. So I was like, this is so uncomfortable, especially because most of her neighborhood is hills. Like, they're not like super steep, but like it's kind of like you're going on a wave or something. But so we went around. It was so funny because like I was the only one like with a pillowcase. Everybody else had like this cool well, except besides Jean. Jean had a pillowcase. Whoa, my face is blue because my computer is restarting, and that's glowing off onto my face. It looks pretty cool. But my friend was like, I don't even know what she was. I think she was like a sorceress or something, or like a satanic person. I don't know. But she was like a witch, but like wasn't a witch. And she had this like big spell book that she got from like the Enchanted Attic, where it was like a box, but it looked like a big book, and that's where she was putting her candy. And I was like, that's pretty cool. I really give props to people who use specialty bags that go along with their costume. Like whenever I was Abby from NCIS, I had a pillowcase, but it said evidence on it, so it was like my evidence bag. Spiffy. But so we went trick-or-treating, and it was so tiring and so awkward, and like no one else was really going trick-or-treating because it was super rainy out. I think we passed maybe like 6 kids in the entire neighborhood, but maybe there's just not many kids in their neighborhood. I don't know. I guess all the teens are out vandalizing a house or something. I don't know. What do teens do? I go trick-or-treating. But so whenever we were done, we went to some houses, and we were like, we're all tired, let's go back. And so we all returned, and we all kind of sat around. She has like 2 living rooms. I guess one's probably called something else, but they're 2 living rooms to me in my poor household. But so we sat like in this one where like nobody else was, and we were going through our candy, and like we were like doing like that little kid like trade up thing. And then we just kind of started eating our candy and started chilling, and I was like, I'm gonna change. And so I did, because tired of that heavy, bangly, loud costume. I was done. And also it was kind of hot in her house for all those layers and for all that happening. And so I went and I changed, and I got into my pajamas, which, I mean, never mind. I was gonna say it was a bad thing, and then I realized I was referring again to her birthday party, which was like 3 days after her Halloween party. But actually, no, just kidding, 2 weeks. Anyway, but so after we trick-or-treated, we kind of just hung out and like ate the food that was around everywhere and hung out by the fire. And I think we made s'mores, actually. 10 out of 10. I think Gene kept dropping his marshmallows, and I was like, you're so dumb. How are you doing this? And obviously I got that Dr. Pepper dough. Fam, I always get Dr. Pepper. It's the only thing I can consume. I was gonna say not get sick, but that's a lie. I do get sick when I consume Dr. Pepper. But anyway, other than that, nothing really big happened. Riley was a skeleton, 10 out of 10. Josie was a sorceress, satanic thing. I don't know what it was. I don't even know what Emma was. I think she was supposed to be a magician, but like all she had was a top hat. So I don't understand. Declan, Riley's boyfriend, hates dressing up, like completely, just hates it. But he wore a dinosaur onesie, and I thought it was kind of cute. And then Gene was a ninja, because he's Asian, I guess. But other than that, I don't really remember much. I think that's basically kind of the gist of it. And yeah, it was fun. I've never gone to a Halloween party, so it was kind of like low-key, and it was still kind of fun. There wasn't too many people there. Luckily, all like the adults were like busy actually outside having fun, so I didn't have to worry about being bothered by them. Oh, and then after a while, we went to freaking Riley's basement, and we just kind of hung out and played video games, because that's like where she chills and stuff. It was pretty fun. I would love to do it again, but I don't think they are this year, which kind of stinks. Or at least I wasn't invited. RIP. But so yeah, happy Halloween, guys. Happy October. Please be safe all month, all year, all forever. Just be safe. And hit me up. Tell me what you guys are doing for Halloween. I'd love to know. I love hearing Halloween stories. Spoopy, scary, funny. I don't care. But yeah. So check out my social media links down below. Hit subscribe to become a bunny today, and leave a like if you did enjoy. I would surely appreciate it. I love you all so much. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Bye bye. Freaking bunny bunny. Bye guys.